Guys, we're here with break number 614. Let's get rolling here. I was going to say pull Cal in. Actually, I'm going to, before I pull Cal in, let's get some of the card juice off the brake mat here. I'm going to have to retire this brake mat soon and get it. I mean, I have the one I use for travel. I might have to order a couple more. Just trying to get a custom table made for the shop's break room. Still doing it at home here. I'm going to have JJ, who's, I don't know if people know this, JJ Harding's my brother-in-law, so he owns a billiards company, so we're going to need a custom pool table made. He actually travels all across the country to do some stuff if it's the right price, but he also, if you ever need anything with your pool table and you're on the East Coast, I guess hit him up because he's probably the guy you want to see, especially vintage, old-school pool tables. But after I give my brother-in-law a plug there, I was going to say, I'm going to get pretty much the pool table felt with Charm City brakes on it for the custom table. But until then, we're going to keep using this. My man, Cal Ripken Jr. here. Project 2020. Ben Baller did the card. Oh, boy, I think I'm going to have to use a knife tonight because I have the box cutters upstairs and in my truck, and I'm not running out to go get it. Let me see if I can. Nice somewhere. Hold on a second. Completely forgot about it because I was opening up stuff over at the shop. Brought it over there for that. Oh, there it is. So I have to go with the Samsonite tonight. No DeWalt. Good luck to everybody in the break. Let's get the case open. Obviously, in the inner case, it's 9 boxes because Triple Threads doesn't like even numbers for whatever reason. I guess it's the whole point of Triple Threads. A triple's not really an even number either. Obviously, 3 bases. See 9 boxes out. Give Cal a nice rub on all of them, or I guess a little touch. See, put them all over here. And we will get rolling into the first box. Let me grab all the 100 points. I need a lot of them. These cards are 100 point for anybody that doesn't know Triple Threads and you ever need to order. If you actually ever need any top loaders, let me know. I can just more than likely throw them in your break package or sleeves. Let's bring up the video on my phone. Man, Facebook just likes to give me all the trouble trying to pull it up. For whatever reason, it does not want to show the video. Okay, found it. All the way down my feed. Good luck to everybody. Let's get into the first box of Triple Threads. This is the first inner case. I'll post the second inner case tomorrow. No ×2 option. You just got to show up and beat all your friends and possible family that's in the group. We're not going the ×2 this time around. See, the configuration for Triple Threads, for anybody unfamiliar, is obviously you have a master box, 2 mini boxes, which just is considered a mini box. Each mini box is going to have an autograph and memorabilia. It has 7 cards total. Autograph, memorabilia, has 2 parallels, 3 base, and if you don't, unless there is a booklet, if there's a booklet, there might be less in the pack. We have Andrew McCutchen to start us off with Xander Bogaerts and Greg Maddux on the 3 base. Going to have Christian Yelich for the Brewers on the purple. 113 out of 299. Let's go into the Brewers and Mitch Schwegman. We're going to have the pink Suzuki 7 out of 125. Going to the Cubbies. Finally, we've used all of the 100 points, so I no longer have to have film on them. So, congratulations to the group. It's 2 cases. I ordered them when they had the film. Like I said, the film on the top loaders is a great idea in concept, other than if you're trying to break or put them anywhere. Like, it does protect the case from getting scratched, but it's a pain in the ass for shipping. It always peels off. Whatever else. Knocking down a bunch of things over here. How's everybody doing tonight? Nice Suzuki. Put him up on the board for the time being, as he does not rear his face too much. And get Yadier Molina, 15 out of 36, going to the Cardinals and Cam. First memorabilia, sibling rings. I'm assuming that means that him and his brother, both of his brothers, I guess, all have World Series rings. I was going to say 1 second here. Apparently, that is not showing the text of people talking either. I don't know what's been up with Streamlabs. I said I might, and Facebook, I might have to switch to Restream and see how that goes. We got 10 out of 99 on the Corbin Burns, going to the Brewers, and Mitch. One of the most underrated pitchers. I think this guy probably will win the Cy Young this year if he stays healthy. The Brewers seem to have a much better team this year too, so hopefully they can give him some run support. He doesn't have to worry about guys like the Groms, no longer in the National League. So Corbin Burns on the patch autograph. There we go. The second mini box. After this, just so you guys know, there's no team break that is filled, but Tom wants to run some personals, so I'll be running some football personals afterwards. If anybody wants anything football-wise, let me know. I'll let you know what I have here. We have Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals, Ted Williams, and Byron Buxton. Got Joey Votto, 50 out of 259. I don't have a lot of baseball here, I'll be 100% honest. Most of it's at the shop. But I think I'm going to start taking pictures every morning and kind of posting. If anybody wants anything, we can do it at night. We have Mariano Rivera, 48 out of 299 of whatever I have in inventory on the shelves. Going to the Yankees for the Mariano and Mitch. The Philadelphia Phillies is going to be Aaron Nola, 40 out of 48 on the memorabilia, going to Robert Gonzalez. New member in the group, and he actually, if anybody's in Albuquerque other than Robert Sellers or in the New Mexico area, he owns the hobby shop called Duke City Games, I think. I think it's Duke City Games. I was going to say. Fortunately, somehow I ended up with another Eagles fan in the group. We have a 3 out of 25, Dylan Carlson, the world famous. Dude, I almost have to get him into the store for a signing. I almost have to message him on Twitter and see if I can get him and maybe talk to his agent. See if I can just get him if they play interleague play or something, or if they're playing the Phillies, if he can come down and do a signing in the store. Sick card for Cam. But another Dylan Carlson. I'm pretty sure just in the group alone, man, he might be even pretty close to building the rainbow for that particular future phenom card. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's utterly crazy. I was going to say. I almost just like, I don't even know if I want him to sign. I almost just need him whenever he's in town to come and take a picture. Like, we have Christian Yelich, Derek Jeter, O'Neal Cruz on the rookie to the Pirates. We have Willie Mays to the Giants, 174 out of 199 on the orange. Got 11 out of 99 Babe Ruth. For the Yankees. I have glove work. 21 out of 27, Carlos Correa. He's actually one of the better fielding shortstops going to the Twins, and I believe that's Austin Fishbach. Billy. Then we got Luke Voit, 4 out of 25 on the mustard yellow for the Padres. Who had Luke Voit and the Padres on their bingo card? That's probably a rare look. I'm pretty sure that's not what Brian got the Padres for. But welcome to the group, Brian H. Because Hibdrinsky, I'm assuming that might be your name, Hibdrinsky, but I'm not going to butcher that bad boy. Welcome to the group, Brian. Congratulations on your first hit in the group. Luke Voit for the Padres out of 25. Obviously, he went to the Nationals, so literally he was in a Padres jersey for like 2 months and somehow ended up on a baseball card. Because I think he was already part of a trade to the Padres, if I'm not mistaken. We have Bobby Witt Jr. on the rookie, Ty Cobb, and Nolan Ryan. Jackie Robinson on the 142 out of 299, purple. Going to the Dodgers. I actually do have a whole, I have this inner case, and I have a whole nother master case coming tomorrow, so I'm just going to keep posting triple threads, and hopefully we have it all broken until Bowman's Best comes out on Wednesday. Got Paul Goldschmidt, 86 out of 150. For the Cardinals, Luis Gill going to the Yankees, 7 out of 36 on the purple. Then we're going to have Tristan McKenzie, 8 out of 75. I believe his nickname is the Slim Reaper. I'm not mistaken. Dude throws absolute gas. We talked about it before. He is definitely one of the up-and-coming aces in baseball. That is going to be the second box. Let's get into the third box. Spring training in itself has actually been pretty interesting so far, to be honest. And Joey Votto, Luis Robert, and Spencer Torkelson. Manny Ramirez, 64 out of 125. How do you guys like the pitch clock? Are we a yay or nay for the pitch clock here? We have Manny Ramirez on the pink going to the Red Sox. Another Red Sox, Trevor Story, 61 out of 75. Back to shortstop Story goes. We'll see how the Boston fans Enjoy him at shortstop. And Miguel Cabrera on the vintage homer with some dirty memorabilia. I mean, I'm not a casual baseball fan, but I don't mind the pitch clock. I mean, I can see why people don't like it. I prefer guys like Mark Burley pitching. Get that shit over with, boy. Get on the mound, look at what your pitch sign is, throw the ball. No more Garcia Parra fancy shit where he's retying his gloves 87 damn times before he goes and swings a bat. I don't need none of that in my baseball. I don't really care. I understand the small nuances of baseball. I also understand that like they're trying to make it like no matter what, me, you, and Kyle are gonna watch baseball, right, Brian? So they're trying to bring in casual fans. We got 12 out of 75, Randy Arozarena. From a game and strategy, from the point of strategy, I understand it's not good. Like I understand that aspect of it, but they are trying to bring in a new fan base because baseball has a dying fan base. We have Randy Arozarena on the 12 out of 75. No matter what anybody says, the fan base for baseball is by percentage of what it is compared to other sports is smaller than it has been in other parts of history. It's starting to get to the era before the steroid era of baseball where Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa made it interesting because of the home run race. And then obviously Barry Bonds crushing it. The ratings have gone down compared to other sports since then, and they're trying to figure out ways to make it interesting. A la bigger bases, hopefully more steals, less injuries, the banning of the shift. Oh, I agree there's other ways, Kyle. I'm just saying that's baseball strategy. I mean, that's MLB strategy behind it. I'm not agreeing with it. I agree with what you're saying is I'm not for or against the pitch clock. Mike Piazza, Ryan Sandberg, Bryson Stott. I'm not against them trying things. But I'm also not against them reverting back if it's a terrible idea as long as it's not in the middle of the season. We got Jarren Duran on the 67 out of 150. Going to the Red Sox. That's actually a piece of dirt. I thought that was some sort of scuff on there. The making the games affordable is really, I mean, that's an owner's thing. That's not a... I mean, I guess the owners in MLB are kind of together, but Christian Yelich, 92 out of 99. It seemed like the Arizona Diamondback stuff was very affordable when we were down there in the stadium for the Topps conference. We got an 8 out of 36 on the Steven Strasburg. There was like signs for $3 beer and hot dogs. I mean, there ain't no $3 beer and hot dog in Camden Yards, that's for sure, and they stunk. Going to the Nationals. Robbie, you got a card. Worth the price of admission. No longer can bitch. It's going to Robbie on the Steven Strasburg. Next up, we got the Triple Threads autograph relic combo card. Sapphire Parallel, Frank Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., and Eddie Murray. Hopefully these guys sign. This is... we've had more than one of these cards, so hopefully these guys sign. Going to Natalie and the Orioles. On the redemption. Topps did say in the breakout sessions that they are going to wholeheartedly try to get rid of redemptions as much as they can. They were asking about what other possible solutions they could have to make the redemption process better. So they definitely are aware. I just want to say this, and I'm going to say probably every time I pull a redemption for like the next month. Topps is very aware that no one likes redemptions, that everyone hates them. So they're trying to figure out a way to make that process better. It is Frank Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., and Eddie Murray. So the big Hall of Famers from the 80s. Well, Scott Rowland's just a prick, Cam. He doesn't sign anything. I mean, that's the problem. When it comes to signing, I don't know if he's actually a prick in, like, personality-wise, but he doesn't like to sign stuff. That's always been Scott Rowland. Even when I was a little kid, he didn't want to sign anything. We got Trevor Story, Randy Johnson, and Chipper Jones. I remember trying to get his autograph on the third baseline when I was a kid in the vet, and he wouldn't sign anything. We got 36 out of 199 to Jackie Robinson. And the Dodgers. Suzuki, 40 out of 75. Well, you can make my night in like a couple weeks whenever this damn soccer EPL stuff drops, and you can buy some boxes. How about that, Steve? I was going to say, we have Suzuki. You gather up your soccer buddies that love soccer, and you have them all come and buy that case, that at least a case of them damn soccer cards. Come to the shop, come by the shop, and come pick whichever one you want. And I was going to say, you can make my night then, I was going to say, because we didn't have the biggest pre-orders for the soccer stuff. We got a 19 out of 36, Rhys Hoskins, 2 runs, no hits. Game-used memorabilia for the Phillies. There has not been any Twins yet. What I will say is Allen and Ginter Chrome came in, so if you pre-ordered a box and you're watching this video, you need to pay me. I don't think anybody paid me for the Allen and Ginter Chrome yet. We got 1 out of 50. Joe Musgrove. I'm going to try to run a case break of Topps or Allen and Ginter Chrome. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking, and the checklist hasn't come out yet, Natalie. I'm thinking that Holland is signed in it. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact he will be in the checklist. I'm hoping that he signed. Because if he signed, I think those boxes will actually be able to kind of sell themselves a little bit because he is such a big player. Another card there for the Padres and Brian. Welcome to the group, and like I said, appreciate you. I was going to say Joe Musgrove, the San Diego native. And I'm working on getting in Pokemon and Magic and all that stuff. Rob has a big account in there with one of the distributors, and he's put in a good word for me, so hopefully we can get that too for anybody's kids, at least that are local, that are into Pokemon, Magic, or Yu-Gi-Oh! We got Don Mattingly, Aaron Judge, Mel Ott, C.J. Abram, 10 out of 25. I'm also working with there's people that own like a hall behind where the shop's at to try to have like a game night. I can't remember. I think Magic's official game night's on like Fridays or Saturdays, to try to get the hall to host that every week. Since the shop's definitely not big enough to do so. We have C.J. Abrams 10 out of 25 going to Robbie. God forbid he gets 2 cards with the Nationals. Now he's never allowed to complain. We have 38 out of 299 for the Yankees and Giancarlo Stanton on the purple. Going to Mitch Schwegman. Kevin Biggio on the 10 out of 27. Going to the Blue Jays. And Matt Freeman. Man, Biggio really fucked me in fantasy 2 years ago. Has all the potential in the world, but just sometimes can't do it. We got a 64 out of 75, Roansy Contreras for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to Ron Wilson. I think Contreras will have a bit of a bigger role pitching this year. Into box number 5. Oh man, I thought for sure, Kevin Biggio was going to be the truth, and he is not. I mean, maybe he'll be a late bloomer like his dad, because I think his dad struggled. If you look at his career, I think his dad struggled 3 or 4 years early on too. Could be wrong, but I think if I remember right, that's what it was. I was not born whenever he was a rookie, I don't think, even. So I think Biggio was a slow starter. Bro, when you see this autograph, it's a good one. Why? Why the fuck are the players so uneducated? We have Honus Wagner, Manny Machado, and Chris Bryant. Jeez, that's probably why the guy struggled last year. We got Jose Altuve, 112 out of 199. He just couldn't see the baseball, I'm assuming. Out of 299, my bad, for the Astros. Oh, boy. Dave's going to get a good one. I was going to say, this is fantastic. We have C.J. Abrams, 123 out of 150. Another C.J. Abrams going to Robbie. Then we're going to have Jarren Duran, 43 out of 48. Bro, I'm actually kind of impressed by this next card. That he's... Like, bruh. It's going up right in the big baseball group after the break, just for shits and giggles. Like, it's not... I mean, it's a nice card, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a... We got Jarren Duran out of 48. We're going to get ourselves a 19 out of 25, Akil Baddoo. And he just signed right on his jersey. He said, YOLO. I'm just signing right on that bad boy. Fuck the signature box. We are going right on the jersey. In case you want to pull that one out and frame it. Going to Dave Pelak, I was going to say. Good God. I'm more impressed that he was so, like, imagine him getting the pen in there and he's, like, just writing inside the jersey box. Like, yo, like, what was going through his mind? Like, whatever. I was going to say, I just want to know his thought process. Like, he's like, oh, there's a piece of jersey there? I'm going to sign that? Like, Jesus. And there's probably 25 of those out there. Gotta love it, dude. Got to love it. We have Ichiro, Pete Alonso, George Brett, Xander Bogaerts on the green, 52 out of 259. Going to the Red Sox. Honus Wagner. Some news about him today. 147 out of 299. Not that anyone's taking the Pirates to try to get the 101 Honus Wagner, but the 101 cut signature Honus Wagner was pulled today or yesterday. So, just so you guys know, the Pirates price has nothing to do with that card because that's like a 1 in a million shot. I mean, it's not actually a million, but a very low chance. So, we have Bregman and Bagwell. But there's no Jeff Bagwell on the card. Top 10 in home runs, steroid usage, trash can banging, and walks. No, it's actually home runs, doubles, runs scored, and walks in their position. Top 10. Only other Astro is Jeff Bagwell to hold that as Bregman. We have Nick Lodolo, 9 out of 75 on the purple. Going to the Reds, and that is going to leave Kyle Wellman has the Reds. And he does. Nice Lodolo, who I still think, I mean, he hasn't really pitched that much, but I think him and Hunter Green could be the 1-2 combo for the Reds, and I don't like to see that as a Pirates fan. However, I think that's probably what it's going to be for a long time. I don't think he's going to be a Cy Young winner, but Hunter Green might be, but I don't think Nick Lodolo is going to be. I mean, I know he's filthy, but I think it's really hard to win the Cy Young when you're not the best pitcher on your team. Ask Tom Glavine and John Schmaltz. Maybe like a year that Hunter Green blows out his arm or something, but... You got Mike Trout, Jarren Duran, and C.J. Abrams. Have Salvador Perez, 141 out of 199. I mean, if he ends up better, he ends up better. But I just think it's going to be hard because Hunter Green has that. I throw the ball 100 miles an hour 47 times a game. That's just my opinion. Is like it's just the Cy Young and the MVP with the voters doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually the better pitcher 9 out of 10 times. I mean, it does, but if you're not like head over heels better than the other guy, a lot of times it becomes a popularity contest. And I just think Hunter Green throwing 100 miles an hour all the time is more appealing to the fan base and to the writers, if that makes sense. We have Derek Jeter, 80 out of 99. And I just think Hunter Green's going to be more popular than Lodolo no matter what you do for numerous reasons, not just 100-mile-per-hour fastball throwing, but I think that's one of the helpful ones. We're going to have Juan Soto on the 5 out of 27. Holy shit, Robbie, we found all the national cards in one break. God bless. People don't understand the running joke and haven't been enough triple threads is literally after every single break, Robbie cries that he gets no nationals cards, but buys them every single time. Apparently he's a gluten for punishment, not glutton, because he misspelled the word. But I didn't want to go in too hard on him in the chat. I was going to say, apparently he does not like what makes up bread. We have Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, and JD Martinez, 5 out of 9 on the triple auto. So this is essentially what the Ripken, Robinson, and Eddie Murray card will look like. It's just a matter of getting those 3 guys to sign. Going to Jimmy Waller, the Boston Red Sox fan. Congratulations, buddy, I believe. I don't know if he picked them up to close or if he picked up other teams to close before that, but nice card nonetheless on the 3 guys. Unfortunately, Bogaerts obviously has since left, but nice hit on the tri-auto. Did JD Martinez left too? Oh, that's right, he did, yeah. Yeah, I know, he's a Dodger. Yeah. I forgot he went to the Dodgers. I thought they were they were in talks of, like, heavy talks of re-signing him, so just thought it was going to happen. But you're right, he went to the Dodgers. We have Mike Piazza, Ryan Sandberg, and Bryson Stott. I have Derek Jeter on the purple, 74 out of 299 for the Yankees. Garrett Cole, 45 out of 150 for the Yankees. I'm going to have 15 out of 18, Trout, Ohtani, and Adele. Apparently, Joe Adele's been looking really, really good in spring training, so we'll see what comes of that. But nonetheless, 2 very, very good guys in their bats, and then Joe Adele. As of right now. We're going to have the German, 19 out of 50, Max Kepler, Austin Fishbox personal PC. Put it on the board. Throw it in the box. Going to say on the Max Kepler. Going to the Minnesota Twins. Six boxes down, 3 to go. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like Kelnick. You get Kelnick in AAA. He bats like 800 with a 2,000 OPS, and then gets to the pros and bats 68. .068. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but it's been a rough go for the Dodgers the last couple nights, I will say that. But you still got a couple boxes left to make up for it. We're going to have Trey Turner, Shane Bays, and Paul Goldschmidt. We have Greg Maddux on the 127 out of 299 to the Braves. We have Yadier Molina on the 76 out of 150. Although last night there was... I mean, I know they're memorabilia and Cody Bellinger isn't a Dodger anymore. There was quite a few Cody Bellinger memorabilia cards. Were you in the Series 1 or were you not in the Series 1? We were talking about last night. We're talking about the other little mini break with the Sonic. Then, yeah, that was a rough go for the Dodgers as well. We got a 3 out of 36 leadoff blast on the McCutchen. I mean, hey, man, I was going to say, I miss you too, big guy. I was going to say, I don't know what to tell you. What's the card shop down in Orlando again that you go to? It's like World of Cards or some shit like that, right? 79 out of 199. Alek Thomas to the Diamondbacks and Scott Duran. Scott would have been very, very pissed if I would have sold his team and then Alek Thomas got hit. This is why I gave him a chance to settle on the Alek Thomas. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think the shop owner's like World of Cards or something like that. He actually went to the same high school as me. I think it's called World of Cards. We have Albert Pujols, Frank Thomas, and Roberto Clemente. I have Mark McGwire in the 71 out of 199. Going to the Athletics. Got Chipper Jones on the 166 out of 259 to the Braves. Joey Votto on the 18 out of 48 going to the Reds. Votto. And then we're going to have a scoreless Ryu for the Blue Jays on the White Whale. And a... He is no pitcher has made as many scoreless starts of at least 6 innings as Ryu since 2018 through 2021. It's going to the Jays and Matt Freeman. White Whale. Which means the other inner case should probably have some sort of nasty 101 memorabilia or something close to that. It seems to be one inner case has like a nasty patch autograph or 101 memorabilia, and the other one has a white whale in it. So I'm not saying it's not guaranteed. You're guaranteed the right white whale or wood 101, but it seems to be that's how it's been. So we'll see what the next one is tomorrow if we fill it up same day. If not, obviously we'll find out this weekend. Definitely cool patch. Let's see. Bowman Inception comes out tomorrow. For anybody interested in picking up some prospect autographs pretty inexpensively. One of my favorite releases. I think they did the first one a couple years ago. Last year was really nice. This year seems to have a pretty good checklist as well. So that comes out tomorrow. 2.5 cases coming. Possibly 3.5 cases. We have Ozzie Smith, Ted Williams, and Byron Buxton. We have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. if we can get him unstuck to Frank. 161 out of 199 on the orange. Frank Thomas. And that's going to be to the White Sox, 232 out of 259. Got Javier Baez on the shortstop smashes. 1 out of 9 to the Tigers. See if Javier Baez does this coming year after one full season in Detroit. 22 out of 75, Jared Walsh. Going to the Angels and Tom Scarberry. Into the second mini box. We have Shohei Ohtani, Rafael Devers, and Hunter Green. Got Pete Alonso for the Mets on the 82 out of 259. Corbin Burns on the 184 out of 299 for the Brewers. For the Dodgers, we're going to have the Walker Buehler, who unfortunately needs Tommy John this year, on the 2 out of 36 for the Dodgers. And Brett. We're going to have the Freddie Freeman Triple Threads autograph relic card going to the Dodgers and Brett. So it looks like Brett gets on the board here. Told you, buddy. Still got a couple boxes left. There's always a chance. As long as there's a pack to be open, there's always a chance. Into the last box. Mike Trout, Jarren Duran, and C.J. Abrams. I have Pete Alonso on the black. 39 out of 50 going to the Mets. And Ant Martin. I have Albert Pujols on the 25 out of 259 going to the Cardinals. Going to have 2 out of 3. Anthony Rizzo. For the Yankees on the hot start. And Mitch, we're going to have my man Noah Syndergaard. I was going to say he's not a Met anymore, so I guess the New York accent doesn't really matter. 35 out of 75. I can't remember where he signed at, but going to the Angels and Tom Scarberry. The Angels. Yeah, there's a Musgrove also on the side. Into the last pack here. Trey Turner, Shane Bays, and Paul Goldschmidt. We have Jose Ramirez on the 31 out of 299. Guardians, Mike Trout for the Angels, 150 out of 150. I have a 9 out of 48 Noah Syndergaard on the memorabilia. And last but not least, we have an orange Nolan Arenado, 4 in a row in first. 4 first-inning home runs. Nolan provided the impetus for a historic achievement. He, Nolan Gorman, Juan Yepez, and Dylan Carlson made the Cardinals the initial team to belt 4 straight first-inning home runs. So, I guess he was the 4th guy to do it. 3 out of 18. Feel like that's kind of a whatever. I don't understand half the stuff they put in triple threads when it comes to the name stuff. Sick card for Cam, though, in the Cardinals on the Arenado. See, I don't understand sometimes the wording they put into stuff. That always confuses me. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Tom, I'll gather up after this because I know you're watching. I'll gather up the football boxes. I know Josh King was talking about doing some Phoenix personals too. So, over the hits real quick, and then I'll gather up some football boxes, and we'll run personals. If anybody wants anything football-wise, let me know. If it's available, by all means. I do not think there's a Marlins card in here. I could be wrong. We're going to have Syndergaard out of 48, Rizzo out of 3, Bueller out of 36, Javier Baez out of 9, Votto out of 48. We have 36 on the out of 36 McCutchen. We have the Trout, Ohtani, and Odell green, the Soto green, Bregman green, Jarren Duran on the white, Kevin Biggio out of 27 on the green. Out of 36, Rhys Hoskins on the base. We have Strasburg out of 36 on the purple. Out of 3, Miggy, vintage homer. Luis Gil on the purple. Carlos Correa on the purple. Oh, I guess there was a Twins, Austin. Aaron Nola out of 48 and Yadier Molina out of 36. Getting into the cards that are not on the hit board. We have Nolan Arenado, 3 out of 18, last card pulled. That's the only reason he's not up there. 4 in a row on the orange. Noah Syndergaard on the purple out of 75. Freddie Freeman on the base. I believe that'll be out of 99. Jared Walsh out of 75 on the purple. Tristan McKenzie out of 75 on the purple. Joe Musgrove out of 50 to the Padres. Max Kepler out of 50 to the Twins. Randy Arozarena out of 75 on the purple. And then we have an out of 99 Corbin Burns going to the Brewers. In the back row, we got a slew of rookies and Dylan Carlson. We have Roansy Contreras on the patch autograph, 4 out of 75 going to Pittsburgh Pirates and Ron Wilson. Going to have Alec Thomas out of 199 going to Scott Duran. We're going to have a 9 out of 75 Nick Lodolo on the purple going to Kyle Wellman. And then Dylan Carlson, future Phenoms, 3 out of 75. My bad. I think that's his jersey number, right? Out of 75, going to Cam Jurgensen. Cardinals, we have the triple autograph relic combo card Sapphire parallel. Frank Thomas, Cal Ripken Jr., and Eddie Murray, all Hall of Famers, going to Natalie. Going to have the triple auto Bogarts, Devers, and J.D. Martinez going to the Red Sox, and Jimmy Waller on the 5 out of 9. Luke Voigt going to the Padres on the 4 out of 25. Going to Brian in his first break. Welcome to the group. Akil Badu. We don't like on cards. We want more than on cards. We want on jersey only. 19 out of 25 on the black one of the Tigers and Dave Pelak. And then the white whale, Ryu, going to the Blue Jays. And that is Matt Freeman. I appreciate you guys getting the break. That is the hits. For everybody that hit, congratulations. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. We will post a second inner case tomorrow, probably early in the afternoon, like 1 or 2 p.m. to see if we can try to get it filled for Friday night. Bowman Inception does come out tomorrow. I will give a price preview tomorrow morning, as well as assuming I don't have any issues with UPS, we will break that hopefully tomorrow night too, and it feels. I don't go over every single, these cards, Brian, there's a bunch of them. I just don't go over them because there's 36 of them, and then I might as well just recap the whole break. Other than base cards, that's literally the whole break. These are hits. They're all numbered. I just don't recap them. I only refer triple threads. I only recap the memorabilia and the autographs. But those are also, yes, they would be considered hits. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe if you're not going to come back to watch any personals. If we do fill the collegiate football or the triple E, I will run both of those tonight as well. See you guys in a little bit. They're going to come back and watch some personals or get some personals. If not, like I said, let's fill up the other 2 breaks. We'll break them. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.